Hey everybody, this is Rob playing Team Fortress 2 as the soldier with the Cow Mangler 5000 shotgun, and I'm not gonna use that. I got a loadout. Hold on, it's my A team, my A loadout. No, not man treads. Well, the main purpose of this video is I want to practice using the Cow Mangler. So that's what I'm gonna do. I got the equalizer because I plan to get hurt a lot. Shotgun because it's the shotgun, and the Cow Mangler 5000. Now, I have a bad habit of having obscenely long videos, so I got a timer. I'm going to record for 15 minutes, starting now. So let's get into this. Okay, first off, I want to start this video off by saying thank you to my subscribers. I really appreciate everything you're doing to watch my videos, if anything. I really appreciate it. I mean, somebody out there likes what I'm doing and they'd like to see more. Second of all, last week, after the birthday video, I said I had a certain amount of subscribers. Good God. Either way, I said I had a certain amount of subscribers. That was a long time ago. Now I have, at this time, October 28th, I have 33 subscribers, and it's great. Okay, another thing going on is, last week I said I'm going to do Wednesday uploads. I decided Wednesday's not enough. I'm going to start doing bi-weekly videos, Thursdays and Tuesdays, doing one video of Team Fortress, hopefully. I'm going to get one of those into there, and then a random video of my choosing. We got a Give Us Scout just coming over here. Anyway, let's try and sneak around enemy lines. Gotcha. Either way, back to what I was saying previously. I appreciate subscribers. There's a dude there, and I really appreciate everything you've been doing for me. And next week I'm gonna start, I think this week I'm gonna start Tuesday and Thursday uploads, bi-weekly. And if I say anything against that, like a Wednesday upload, it's my moronic belief that I had originally planned to release that video on Wednesday, but split decision, we're doing it later. So, back to the base idea of this video, practicing with the Cow Mangler. I'm getting slaughtered by none other than Mr. Triple H. And the idea of this video was to just practice the Cow Mangler on a bot server I usually go on, the 19 server, Haunted Mansion. Because I'm just not going to jump onto a server with a bunch of pro players with the Cow Mangler, and I'm not even sure how that's going to progress. Then this instant spawn, and I can just get 15 minutes in, no sweat. Some other things I want to discuss is, besides being killed by the same guy over and over again, isn't that fantastic? The thing I wanted to discuss here is, what was I going to say? Oh yeah, there's some latency on some videos. I do a lot of them ahead of time, mainly because schedules don't like me. So, whenever I say I got a late upload or this upload, I recorded it at this time. Keep in mind that I most likely recorded up ahead of time. Like the birthday video I did, that was in September. And this is in October, planned for November, the week after. So keep that in mind. If there's an update for a game I've played, and there's a brand new thing, I don't know that. Mr. Play Expert has gone. But if I play a game, there's like a update out, like I play Containment Breach or TF2 or anything, and there's an update that's very obvious, and you see that, we don't see that, any effect of that update in the video I'm playing, probably because I probably recorded ahead of time, and you'll watch that video later. They need to get rid of that horseman. Okay, back to the Cow Mangler. I picked up this weapon. The video of that, me picking up this weapon, is going to be way up into the later month. Probably December. I'm not sure. I haven't planned that far ahead. But I picked up this weapon as a drop in the video. I decided, I use the direct hit a lot. I'm going to switch that out and use this Cow Mangler. Because it's got some usefulness to it. A dude. I'd really appreciate it if somebody killed this guy right now. Nah, it don't matter. successfully wasted 5 minutes so far.
Victory.
And we stand at attention. Oh, not today, son. Like I was saying before, I got the cow mangler as a drop. I decided I'm gonna practice using this weapon for so ever how long it takes. And just there's a lot of weapons I want to try out. I had a fixated idea of what weapons I'm going to use. My mindset was, I have this now, it's my weapon, I'm going to use forever, no question. But now that I've been getting a lot more drops with a lot more different weapons, I'm going to try them out. Like, there's just people leaving the server all over the place. I got this thing, like I said, I got the Crusader's crossbow for the medic. I got it's a one gun. You can repair your sentry from a distance. I got that for the NG.
Begins in 30 seconds.
Got something for the scout, I believe. I got Metaphlogistonator and the whole weapon set for that. I'm just gonna practice that. So I've been fixated on using the same weapons for too long. It's just getting boring. I want to get something new going. So that's what this is. I'm just gonna practice using this. Aside from the direct hit from now. But who knows? I could be really good with this weapon, I'm just not sure. Cow mangling. I thought I was gonna hit that scout running by, but I guess not. Things that first impressions on the cow mangler, I've been playing with it some short amount of time now. Here's the bad things about it that I don't really care about. These rockets in parentheses, not parentheses, quotes, quote unquote, rockets. They take forever and a day to get to wherever they're going. And by that time, you're at a distance. Direct hit could be really good at what it's doing. You get somebody from a distance. But by the time that rocket reaches wherever you plan for it to go, the guy's gone. Second thing I don't like about this weapon, you can't really destroy sentries. Soldiers really good at destroying sentries from a distance. You can stand outside of their little awareness field. You can just start taking them out, and you've done your team a solid. That's the bad things I don't like about the weapon. The good thing I like is you got a charge. You got 5 rockets. That's a spy, if anything. That's a slow scout. I did not know I could set off pumpkins with this thing. Things I like about this, you don't have to get ammunition. You can be the last man on the field. Everybody's taking up the ammunition packs. They're preventing you from doing anything. You got this thing. You don't have to reload with new ammunition. You just got this. Another thing I like, the charge. Granted, it takes forever and a day to get to wherever it needs to go. But once it hits something that you want it to hit, it feels pretty good. You set the guy on fire. It's a massive blast radius, and you feel like you've given somebody the middle finger. And another thing I don't really... Well, go back to what I said about don't liking things. I screwed that up. And what I don't like about this weapon is I'm not very good at rocket jumping with it, period. And the case is, I don't think this is intended to rocket jump. See, it's not the best for destroying buildings of any sort. But this can pass through enemies. That could be really helpful for the heavy medic pairs you see. Just medic standing behind heavy. You gotta get rid of both of them. But this thing can go straight through both of them and give them both pretty close relative damage. See, with a direct hit or a standard rocket launcher, it'll take me forever, not even forever, just a quick 3 shots and that teleporter would have been gone. This isn't that. It has a problem with destroying buildings, and can't do that. You just have to... This is more of a man-destroying gun, not weapon. I hope that... No, it didn't. Oh, I got somebody. So, we're at capping points. We're mangling some cows. And I'm pretty happy with what I'm doing now. Now, the thing about rocket jumping... I don't know if it's just the idea of there not being actual rockets, or the fact that this thing's not really a rocket launcher. I can't rocket jump worth the crap with this thing. The direct hit, I can at least get somewhere with it, but I am dying. But with this thing, it's like I just jumped really high with a scout. again with those heavy medic pairs I was just talking about. You got somebody standing in front of somebody else, you can just shoot them with this and it goes straight through them. Goes to the next guy. I like that. You can get a lot of things done. That's a spy. Yeah, another downside of this thing, it takes forever in a day for a rocket to get to somebody. Now, is that spy have the direct hit? I would have gotten him. But I don't have the direct hit. I got my mangler. That's not a spy. I don't know what is. See, you have to really plan ahead with this thing. Direct. That was legitimately. Never mind. I'm just an idiot. Perfect. Although I like the damage on there. You get 90 damage when on a direct shot. Now, I'm not sure if that's exactly the same for the standard rocket launcher. Somebody tell me. I could be right, could be wrong. I keep thinking they're spies. But anyways, this weapon's good for killing people, just not for taking down buildings. If you want to hit somebody, make sure they're close up, because long-range options for this aren't exactly the best thing ever. And I'm running on 4 minutes. Gonna wrap this up soon. Let's try and do this by capping the point. Like, you have to be right up on somebody just to kill them with this thing. You can't get from a distance, otherwise you're not gonna hit them. They'll hit you before your rocket hits them, and even then you can just walk out of the way of these things. So that's my basic rundown first impression of the cow mangler. That's suspicious. So far, this weapon's pretty fun, just not the best thing on Earth. It's a situational gun. Like, this would be good for man versus machine or anything. You can pass through multiple objects. You don't have ammunition, you don't have to worry about it. You can do charge blasts for the tanks coming your way. But for when you got a map where there's a lot of good engineer spots and there's Engies everywhere, throwing up sentries left and right, this thing's not exactly the best tool in the box. Yeah. So this is more of a situational weapon. When there's no sentries, this is fantastic. But when there's sentries around and people throwing up buildings like you wouldn't imagine, not the best choice. Another thing I would like to add, the charge shot, no matter how long it takes to get to wherever it's going, you have to plan ahead severely. Like this door, somebody could be popping up out of it right now, 5 seconds later. But if you're going to do the charge shot, you better be ready for what's coming. Because it takes about 2 seconds for it to finally charge up. And once it travels over 2 miles an hour to get to wherever it's going, you won't be sure of what's happening. Because this thing will probably hit the wall before it hits the desired target. See, look at that. That heavy is down. I'm happy with that. Watch just an example here. Just do the charge shot. That is beautiful. I like how it slows you down so you can get a good aim at whatever you're shooting with a charge shot. It's a good feature they added. Otherwise, you would not hit a single thing with that charge. With that charge shot, you need to be down to the wire accurate of where you're going to throw this thing. Or it's just going to be a bunch of wasted time. Like this heavy right here. Didn't exactly hit him, but I got the guy behind him. That's what's good about the charge shot. You can take down a heavy in battle damage. I killed myself. But if you got a damaged heavy running at you, you do the charge shot, you can probably pull him off by killing him in one shot. So my time is almost up. If you can't already tell by how long the video should be. Is that a huntsman? Never mind. Yeah, there's a huntsman. We got a huntsman down here. He's gonna get those arrows to me before I get these things to him. So I'm just gonna end up the video just by shooting out this guy, seeing where that goes. I got this thing, the mangler. can get it on some scrap. You can see if somebody will trade for it, or you can just do a good old-fashioned drop, uncrating, whatever your case. Give this weapon a try out if you're not 100% with it, because hey, this could be your weapon. Your little, this could be your perfect weapon to use. Then again, you might hit this thing more than it's anything else. So I'm almost out of time. So yeah, thanks for watching. This is me signing off. The buzzer. Bye bye.
Redmond, I assure you I'll make it worth your while. Now, knock knock. Who is it? It's your brother, Blue Tuck. Now, the skeleton cat.